Daddy plays piano, Betty's playing still. Mama can't forget him, don't suppose I will. God wants no excuses, I have only one. You had your daddy's hands. Forgive me. You are your daddy's son.
But all I ask you from Phantom of the Opera, right? Who's here to the Phantom of the Opera? Everybody? Yeah, see, it's a crowd pleaser. We have to sing it.
But see, funny story. Lost the music. Didn't learn it. So we should just skip it.
Funny story. It's in the program. We're going to sing it. Here's your wig. And music. Right?
I am not wearing that, and I am not singing this song. So there.
Well, I can't do it by myself. Or can I?
Oh, jeez.
Take it away. No more talk of darkness. Forget these wide-eyed fears. I'm here. Nothing can harm you. My words will warm and calm you. Let me be your freedom. Let daylight dry your tears. I'm here with you, beside you, to guard you and to guide you. Let me be your shelter, let me be your light, you're safe, no one will find you, your fears are far behind you. All I want is freedom, a world with no more night, and you always beside me, to guard me and to guide me, then say
need. And even in your case, though it's the toughest case I've yet to face, don't worry, I'm determined to succeed. Follow my lead, and yes, indeed, you will be popular. You're gonna be popular. I'll teach you the proper ploys when you talk to boys, little ways to flirt and flounce. I'll show you what shoes to wear, how to fix your hair, everything that really counts to being popular. I know about popular. You'll hang with the right chords, you'll be good at sports, with the slang you've got to know. So let's start, 'cause you've got an awfully long way to go. Don't be offended by my frank analysis. Think of it as personality dialysis. Now that I've chosen to become a palisade, student advisor, there's nobody wiser. Not when it comes to popular. I know about popular, and with an assist from me to be who you'll be, instead of dreary who you were, well, are. There's nothing that can stop you from becoming popular. Lar. La 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 la. We're gonna make you popular. When I see depressing creatures with unprepossessing features, I remind them on their own behalf to think of celebrated heads of state or especially great communicators. Did they have brains or knowledge? Don't make me laugh. They were popular, please. It's all about popular. It's not about aptitude, it's the way you're viewed, so it's very true to be very, very popular, like me. And though you protest your disinterest, I know clandestinely, you're gonna grin and bear it if you found popularity. La 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 la, you'll be popular, just not quite as popular as me.
Okay, so we're gonna get a little more serious now, and we're back to singing songs that are out of character. This is from a musical called Sideshow, and when Erin approached me with the idea of doing a recital, I was like, fine, but we have to do the duet from Sideshow because it's gorgeous.
And I thought of it.
Yeah, and Sideshow is a musical that, as you may have guessed, is about a circus sideshow, starring Violet and Daisy, two Siamese twins that are conjoined at the hip, who actually existed in, I think, the 1920s, and they toured the world and were and struggled to have people see them as something more than a freak and as an individual, and the struggle to love each other in spite of their physical disabilities. So, without further ado. Like a fish plucked from the ocean, tossed into a fading stream, always knew that I was different, often fled into a dream.
more truthful about Dan and I's relationship. We've known each other for a long time. And being performers, there's always that hidden rivalry and competition and yeah. So we decided to sing this last song and give you a taste of what life is like for Dan and I.
We'll always be bosom buddies, friends, sisters, and pals. We'll always be bosom buddies. If life should reject you, there's me to protect you. If I say that your tongue is vicious,
If I call you uncouth, it's simply that. Who else but a bosom buddy would sit down and tell you the truth?
though now and again I'm aware that my candid opinion might sting.
Though often my frank observation might scald. I've been meaning to tell you for years you should keep your hair natural, like mine.
But if I kept my hair natural like yours, I'd be bald. But darling, we'll always be dear companions, my crony.
My mate.
We'll always be harmonizing. Orphan Annie and Sammy.
Like Amos and Andy.
If I say that your sense of style's as far off as your youth, it's simply that. Who else but a bosom buddy would tell you the whole stinking truth?
Although what a critic has said, your voice is the voice of a frog. Straight to your side to defend you, I rush. Every time the world makes an unkind remark, like Vera Charles is the world's greatest lush. It hurts me.
If I say that your fangs are showing, Ming, pulling your claws, it's simply that. Who else but a bosom buddy would show you your obvious flaws?
I find it my duty to tell you it's time to adjust to your age. You're trying to be Peggy at heart when you're really Lady Macbeth. How old are you, Vera? The truth.
How old do you think?
Oh, I don't know, somewhere between 40 and death. But darling,
I'll always be Alice Toklas if you'll be Gertrude Stein. And though I'll admit I diss you, I've gossiped and gloated, but I'm so devoted.
if I tell you that sex and money made you into a star, it's simply that. Who else but a bosom buddy would tell you how rotten you are?
Just gently your bosom buddy, for hidden affection, for love and direction, for loyalty, love, and forsooth. Remember that. Who else but a bosom buddy would sit down and level and give you the devil will sit down and tell you the truth. We do have one more song.
If you let us.
And before we introduce the next song, I just want to thank you all.